My name is Judy Silva with Look Up Homeschooling, and I am here to share a message for you, homeschooling parents, about a lesson that I learned in my homeschooling journey, and that has to do with curriculum. First of all, curriculum is not the be-all and end-all in the grand scale of homeschooling. Please keep it in its proper place as a tool to be used amongst other tools in your homeschooling learning plan for your kids. And a lot of parents, and I made the same mistake as, well, you used that curriculum. What curriculum did you use in math? And what curriculum did you use in writing? And we're trying to make our children fit the curriculum when really we should be making the curriculum fit our children. Think about that. We're always buying curriculum and trying to make our child fit the curriculum when we really should be having the curriculum fit the child. So, what do I mean by that? Well, get to know your child and how they learn. Most kids cannot sit down at a workbook in a worksheet for half an hour all day. God did not design their brains for that at that age. Even teenagers, even adults can't even do that. So the truth of the matter is, in the child development of the brain, every part of the brain is working. So learning to use curriculum as a tool in amongst other learning tools that you can use in your learning program for your children. Take a look at reviews on curriculum. Look at samples of curriculum. If your child is visual, then you may want to get curriculum that has a lot of pictures and visual, and there's not too much wording in one place, and it's more spaced out. You know, the volume, if you get a big heavy textbook, that can be intimidating right off the hop for any child, teenager, any age. So take your time in finding curriculum. Myself personally, I have never bought a whole curriculum kit. Excuse me. I've tried different things, but I also created my own unit studies. Unit studies and projects are a wonderful thing because you can give instructions to your child. Let them choose the subject matter that they are interested in, and you've got them engaged right off the hop. And they can learn an integrated skill. It's everything from research to typing to organizing data, their thoughts, images, putting it together, putting it into a presentation, using a presentation software program, or putting it together in a project. Projects are wonderful. Unit studies are very similar, where you can take a little bit of a deeper dive into a subject matter, and you can type up, almost make a newsletter out of it. Hey, this is a new discovery that happened. And let's say, in the 1800s, have them create a newspaper like they are in the 1800s, and they're in a newswriter. Get really creative. Don't worry about doing every single page there is in a 300-page curriculum. Not even schools can get through every page. I've worked in schools, I've volunteered in schools, and I've seen teachers, they've had to skip stuff. The goal here is that your child gets a solid foundation in the foundational subjects. That is the goal. And every child is going to process differently and progress differently. So do not compare. I made that mistake. Do not compare your children to your own children or your children to anybody else. Don't even compare yourself to somebody else. Well, they're doing it that way. I'm going to copy that. I tried to emulate other homeschooling parents, and it did not work for us. Not that they did anything wrong, it worked for them, but it didn't work for us. And the best thing you do is sit down and ask your kids, instead of making assumptions, hey, how do you find a worksheet? Do you like worksheets with images on them? And you can print out free worksheets all over the place. There's dadsworksheets.com. There's all kinds of free worksheets you can print out there. Give them different samples and say, what layout works for you when I teach you something? Do you like it when I break it down into smaller steps? Do you like it when you can go on the computer and see something? Like, ask them for their input instead of us jumping to conclusions and assumptions about how they learn. And don't get mixed up between how you teach and how they learn. It may not be the same. We have to adapt to the way our children learn. So just put on the brakes. If you're a new homeschooler, don't go deep diving into curriculum. Put on the brakes. Your kid was struggling in school. Listen to them. Listen to what they have to say and give them time and space to come to you and explain to them. Sometimes they're struggling in school because they're being bullied. It's very hard to concentrate when you're being bullied. That transition, they're going to need space and time. Start small. If they're interested in something, then let them start with that, a unit study or something like that. Don't panic. One step at a time. Pause, pray, listen to your child, and engage. I hope this helps you. God bless and have a great day.